Hey guys, it's Chili. So originally this was supposed to be a 1K Q&A, but then this happened. Then I was going to make this a 2K sub special, but then last night we hit 3K subs. So we're just going to call this originally a 1K sub special, but Chili took forever to upload because sleep and K-dramas took over her life. So then it turned into a 2K sub special, and then last night she hit 3K, so now it's a 3K sub special, but she's still going to title it as a 1K sub special Q&A. Before we get started, I would just like to say, that you guys are I love you guys, and I say this a lot in my videos, but you guys are truly amazing, and I am grateful to each and every one of you. Okay, I'm gonna hop right into this because I want to get to as many questions as I can, and this might end up being a longer video. So, we're going to be doing a group collaborative speed art draw thing and draw pile, and to help me with this, I brought in some friends. Say hi, guys!
Hello.
Salut, bonjour, it's me, Steven, from the French Pineapple.
Hey, I'm Laddie, sup to Laddie. Laddie's really great, and she's really cool. And I wish she was my friend, cause she's really popular and has a lot of friends, sup to Laddie.
Hey, what's up? It's Ivan.
Hello, guys.
Hey, it's Corey, or 8-Bit. Yeah.
Hey, it's Taylor.
Hi, I'm Ginger Pale.
Okay, let's get started with this, and with your questions. Let's start with the questions I got from Discord. What's your favorite kind of pizza? After thanking you guys for sticking around, I might just end up losing some of you. I'm actually not a huge fan of pizza. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's rare for me to ever crave for it. But if I do, then I always get the 5-cheese pizza because cheese, or I'll just get that garlic parmesan sauce instead of marinara sauce. Is anyone else like this? Because I feel like every time I tell people this, they're like, how dare you insult my beloved sacred pizza like this? What's the favorite video you've made? I really enjoyed making the GOT7 one because I got to release that inner fangirl in me that I usually keep low-key, but I actually had really fun making the travel video as well, although someone made a comment that my thumbnail reminded them of 9/11, but then you deleted it. But I have proof! What was your inspiration for your name? I talked about this in the kindergarten podcast I did with a few friends, which you should definitely check out, #shameless plug. I'll link that in the description, and maybe somewhere here. But basically, the Chili part came from an old cringy name that I had that I will not disclose here. So it was Chili because, I don't know, it flowed nicely, and I'm always chilly, and I like chilly weather, and yeah. And the panda part came when I was playing around with creating my persona, and ended up being a panda, so yeah, ChillyPanda. Do you think you would win in a fistfight against Ivan animated? We will settle this in NYC in the summer with an arm wrestling match. Lunar186 asked a lot of questions, so I'm gonna be nice and go through all of them. You better be watching, Lunar186, because I'm doing this for you, bud. Do penguins have knees? No, but bees do because they're the bee's knees. Yeah. What's your favorite board game? I really like Quelf. I think it's kind of like Apples to Apples. I've never actually played Apples to Apples because no friends, and the only reason I played Quelf was because I was at this week-long summer camp thing, and that was really the only time I ever played it because, yeah, no friends. I was also a huge Clue fan. What was the first video game you ever played? I can't remember the exact first one, but I do remember my first console was the N64, and I played games like Pokemon Stadium, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Kart, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and around that time, I got my first Game Boy, and I remember my first game for that, which was Pokemon Yellow. That I had to buy 3 times because I kept losing it. I know how to take care of my stuff, I know. What's your favorite movie? This one is really hard because I watch way too many movies than I care to admit to, but I guess you can never go wrong with Disney movies. How many push-ups can you do? None, because laziness. And I'm not about to do push-ups just to answer this question, because I already answered all of these questions you asked me, and yeah, you're just asking too much from me, buddy. How often do you consume bamboo? As much as I consume coffee, or Pepsi, or both. What are some of your favorite things to animate? I don't think I have a favorite thing to animate, but I can tell you my least favorite thing to do, which is lip syncing, because it feels like a drag and you can't listen to music or watch anything on the side, which is what I usually do when I'm animating, but you can't do that with lip syncing because you got to focus on the audio, which leads to this next question. Why do you wear a bandana in your vids sometimes? I'm assuming you're talking about the face mask that I wore in one video, which was my update video, and the reason I did that was because there was a lot of lip syncing that I had to do for that, and since I really wanted to get that video out rather quickly, I took the lazy route and slapped that face mask on. But to be fair, I never actually did it for an actual animation, just that one update video, and I was really excited about GOT7, so why not? What's the best kind of ice cream topping? I'm going to alter this question slightly because I don't really put any toppings on my ice cream per se, but froyo, however, my go-to is cookies and cream froyo with brownie froyo, topped with cookie crumbs, strawberries, raspberries, and any other berries they have at the time, sometimes kiwi, and sour gummy worms, but only the red and yellow ones. I'm just a tad picky. Who do you like the most in the kindergarten besides yourself? Why are you suppressing me from choosing myself? Guess what? It's gonna be me. Favorite anime? This is similar to the movies answer. I watch too much anime, but the first ones that come to mind are Noragami, Digimon Tri is a current favorite, Kiznaiver, K, Kimi no Nawa, but that's an anime movie, which I guess I could have answered in the movie question. Yeah. You're just plain cute. That isn't a question, but thank you. Why do you suck at League of Legends? I mean, I can't speak for now because I haven't played in a while, but I think I'm pretty good. Maybe you're the one who sucks. 1v1 me, noob. Ice freak! Exclamation marks that are in the beginning of your name. How do you YouTube? You don't. Okay, time for questions from the kindergarten. Do you ship Darwin? You're not living life right if you don't. I mean, just look at this. Why is my room chilly? Because there's a little bit of me everywhere you go. Where's Billy Panda? Non-existent, because I still have yet to figure out the origins of Billy Panda. If somebody knows, please explain this to me. What's brown and sticky? Your face. Ha! Got him. Also, plagiarizing much? Don't steal Rush's joke. Why is Mark the worst GOT7 member? Why are you the worst member of the kindergarten, Maz? Ooh, got him. Would you prefer to have Mark be your BF or have your BF live with you? And this answer is obvious. As much as I can't deny that connection between me and Mark, I'd much rather have my boyfriend live with me. Also on this note, I didn't think I needed to clarify this, but I've gotten a couple of comments that made me feel like I had to. So regarding my fangirling video, I would like to clarify that my fangirling video, or any fangirling I do in general, is just me fangirling over pretty boys, but in no way am I obsessing over them to the point where I want to be in a relationship with them. I'm not that type of fangirl. If anything, all the fangirling I do is an exaggeration, and the only reason I'm saying this is because I've gotten a couple of comments on that video where people were saying stuff like, "Oh, are you trying to make your boyfriend jealous?" And I'm like, no, he helps me write out scripts sometimes, and he watches my videos before I upload them, and no. Yeah, I hope just that clarifies it a bit because, yeah. What or who inspired you, and what are your goals for the future? I have too many inspirations. Some of the people who inspired me are the usual answers you hear, such as Domix, Jaden, James, and also a lot of gaming animators inspired me, mostly League of Legends ones, such as Nevercake, Lily Pichu, Pentamagic. As for goals, I mean, I change my mind all the time, so my goals might end up changing, but for the longest time, I've always wanted to be a voice actress. My life will be complete when I have a cameo in a Disney or Pixar movie. Are you Asian? I mean, if you could only listen to one K-pop band for the rest of your life, only one, who would it be? Okay, this one wasn't that hard to think about. BTS. Only because they have a lot more songs than GOT7. And, you know, it's all about that variety. And sugar. Lots and lots of sugar. Okay, now for Twitter questions. Who would you say is your biggest inspiration in general? So, I already answered this, but I wanted to clarify a response that this question got. Ivan, no. What's a movie genre you really love, and what's one that you would like to stay away from? I watch all movies and all genres, but if I had to pick one that I had to stay away from, it would be horror movies. Have you ever played any horror games or watched any horror movies? I'm really good at these segues, aren't I? I don't really play much horror games. I do own a few, such as Soma, but I never actually played it. I watch horror movies, but as I said, they're my least favorite, but I, for some reason, still keep watching them. Favorite artist? I have a ton, so I'm just going to list off a few that I follow on Instagram. Cyrene, Relzy, Tabs, haha, but only because she drew me, Gabriel Piccolo. Oh, and I've recently come across this artist on Twitter. The handle name is Dionim. I think it's pronounced that way, but oh, such beautiful art. What was your favorite game when you were a child and why? I guess I can say Pokemon. I mean, I played a lot of video games when I was a kid, so I don't really have a favorite. What gave you the inspiration to start animating, and how did you come to meet everyone in the kindergarten? So I really wanted to do this whole YouTube thing for a long time now. I actually started making out AMVs. There were a lot of Sonic AMVs, but they actually accumulated a lot of views. Then Google got more strict with their copyright stuff and whatever, and my account ended up getting shut down. Then I found all the people who inspired me, who I mentioned before, and I was like, oh, this looks really fun. And bam, here I am, 3,000 subs later. As for the kindergarten, I actually met Tim first before the kindergarten was even a thing, I believe. Me and Tim go way back to when we were both little tiny YouTubers with like 100 or 200 subs. I actually had more subs than him at one point. Then I met Tabs and Ivan. We became friends, and I also believe that was before the kindergarten was even a thing. And then Darren or YouTunes made his diss track, and I was thinking, awesome, I want to be a part of that. They seem pretty cool. And that's how I met everybody else. Is there a special topic you are passionate about that you want to talk about in one of your videos? Sleep. And I am planning a video on that, which I don't know when it'll be out, but I am planning it. Also, hi! Do you play any sports? If so, is it for your college or just as a hobby? I used to be on the track team in high school. I don't run anymore because I'm super out of shape. I also do rock climbing in my spare time. I don't know if that counts, but yeah. What food can you eat every day for a whole week without getting tired of? K barbecue. And if that's too broad, then steak. Can this be the last question in the video? Yes, because I'm a wish granter. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I tried to answer as many as I could because I'm not going to be making a whole lot of these Q&A videos, so I'm sorry if this seems long. I wanted to give you guys a fix if you're really into Q&As. Also, I've gotten this question a few times on my other videos, so I thought this would be the best place to address it. I am planning on making a roommate part 4. There's still more to Regina's story. I also have 3 more years worth of roommate stories to tell. I can't promise when the next one's coming out because I do have quite a few videos planned out, so it's really a matter of which video I feel like working on at the time, but it is coming out, so stay on the lookout for that. Thank you guys again so much for these amazing milestones that we're hitting together, and I can't wait to see how far we go. Like always, leave a like on this video, subscribe and share this with a friend, although I don't know why you would share a Q&A video of some random person to a friend, but do it anyways. And make sure you subscribe to everybody who helped me out with this video with their awesome art talent. I'll leave their links in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.
What is this? No! What is this? We said cute!
It's a lion.
What? Okay, well, where's her body? A head on legs.
Why are you adding the chili ears on everything?
Because you add the laddie hair on everything.
Okay, touche.
No splurting.
Flirting, what does that mean?
I don't know, somebody wrote splurting.
What does that mean? Where?
Why are we drawing like
Because-
animals now? Are people like releasing
complaining-
their inner furries?
You were complaining about the naked bodies, so there you go.
Oh, so I'm sorry. We couldn't do a fully clothed person?
Nope. It's either animal bodies or naked bodies.
Literally impossible to go in between those two.
I'm drawing wings.
Those are like, it's god arms. It can like, you can't see them. It's like from that one anime, Elven.
Oh wait.
Whatever, where like the arms are invisible and like it kills stuff.
Are you giving it a backstory, Corey? Are you writing a fanfic for it?
Yeah.